Tom's Diehard Football League, and we're joining it in progress. It was supposed to start at 6:10. It's 6:13 now. I was a little late getting back from Costco, but these guys are already almost done with the game. I mean, not done with the game, done with the first half. Short pass to Bruce Hardy. This is another units-based draft league. Let me pull up the card image. It's not going to do much good without that. Got a 12-yard pickup there to Hardy. And what we have here is the Loganville Red Devils. They are the home team. They're average against the run, good against the pass. Flat pass right to Walter Payton. Look at that Ron Jaworski flat pass guard. That is ugly. That's so Loganville or Wisconsin has the ball. They, you get down to the end of the draft, which is where I think he picked his quarterbacks, and you got to choose between the lesser of two evils. End run left to Walter Payton, but because he has a bad quarterback, that means he picked a great running back early. Although this time it looks like he's going to be stuffed by the Loganville Red Devils defense. 3rd and 11 now. Let's go through these teams. So we got Mike Hardenstein. So Chicago defensive line, the 1979 Chicago defensive line. There's Dan Hampton before he became Dan Hampton. The Seattle receivers are on the board. They're short pass to Sam McCullum here from Jaworski, and he misses, and Wisconsin will have to punt. So we'll try to work through these units. Both these teams, I believe, finished 4-4 in the regular season. Let me see if I have that up here. Where is my league manager? There it is. So Loganville has the lead, and they have the ball. 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard pickup on first down as Franco Harris carries the ball and run to Wilbert Montgomery. So we got the Steelers fullbacks, the Eagles halfbacks for Loganville. They've got the Dallas wide receivers. And it looks like the Seattle offensive line, Steve August, Tom Lynch, some great Seahawk names there. End run right to Wilbur Montgomery, guessed wrong, and he only gets the dreaded 5, picks up nothing. So 2nd and 10. Loganville out to their own 21. Dan Fouch is their quarterback, so they've got a good quarterback. Although maybe not quite as effective in this set. As you see here, he's got 6, 5, 11, 15 units guessed right with a must run on 3. Pretty high interception split. It's long pass to Drew Pearson, but he's got that guessed right completion on 5 and 10 and 2. But again, high interception split. So they'll have to punt as well. So we got a minute left in this first half. I can catch my breath and try to catch up here. I didn't miss much offense. It's only a 3-0 Loganville lead. This game's going to be over before you know it. They must have started a little early. I got the instant message from Jason about 5 minutes till. Unless they just play super fast. In 17 minutes, they almost have an entire half done. Because it says Jason instant messaged me at 5:58. Says we're just about to kick off. Anyway, 2nd and 11. Wisconsin now at their own 39. So we got the Eagles quarterback, the Chicago Bears running backs looking past the Walter Payton. It's going to be guessed wrong because there's nobody there and there wasn't enough men rushing. And that picks up 7. No short gain on 3 for Ron Jaworski. He's got it on 2 and 12. So Payton's back there on 3rd and 4. Seattle receivers, Bears halfbacks, Eagles quarterbacks, St. Louis Cardinals offensive line. Flat pass right to Walter Payton, 1 man in zone, and he's going to he's going to lose a yard. As Keith Butler, the Seattle linebacker, made the play. So 4th and 5, and they'll have to punt again. So Wisconsin looks like they've been doing a lot of punting today. Only 15 seconds left in the half. Loganville lets it drop. That's going to take us just about to the end of the half. Let's take a look at the ball possession, see what we missed. So the Wisconsin got the ball, or I'm sorry, Loganville got the ball first. They started at their own 44, drove it to the Wisconsin 34, and turned it over on downs. Oh, we had a safety there. My goodness, I thought there was not going to be any play, but Dan Fouts went back to pass, and he was sacked by Andy Doris. Just shows you, even when I think that's going to happen, you never know when something's going to happen. So Wisconsin gets their first points of the game, and they'll get the ball first to start the second half. Can't even take a second to look at the ball possession. Anyway, we got Wisconsin, fumble, interception, downs, punt, punt. Loganville, downs, interception, field goal, punt, punt, into half on that safety. End run right to Peyton. And it's guessed wrong. It's going to be a short gain for 14 yards. When I say end run right, that's the direction. They have an off tackle right. It's guessed wrong again. So Peyton's starting to hit his stride with back-to-back short gains. That takes it into Loganville territory. That safety has him shook up. And it's first and down at the Loganville 37. Off tackle left to Peyton. Again, guessed wrong. Not showing Peyton any respect. Worried about Ron Jaworski. And even though he has poor flat pass columns, Jaworski does have a good bomb. Guessed wrong, I believe. No, he guessed right and guessed wrong on 4 and 10. Guessed wrong only adds to the edges. 5-yard pickup there on 2nd and 4 on a flat pass right to Peyton. So it's all Peyton. Peyton left, Peyton right, Peyton up the middle, Peyton on a flat pass. 1st and 10 at the 26, off tackle right to Peyton. Guessed right this time because the defense went short yardage and there was nobody in the zone. Would have been 3 yards either way. 2nd and 7, look in pass to Peyton. 2 men there, guessed wrong though. Quarterback's card could be good, but it's on the defensive cards and it's incomplete. 2 men in zone. 11:06 to go in the third quarter. This might be a land speed record for the fastest game ever. And run left to Walter Payton. Guessed wrong. Picks up 7, but containment is in play, and he stopped a yard short of the first down. So it'll be 4th and 1. Wisconsin can take the lead with a field goal. But the field goal kickers in this era, and Neil O'Donoghue is one of the worst, is pretty bad. I wish I could pause the game to show you his field goal card. Let me see if I can look at it real quick. From the 17-yard line, he's only 2 through 7. That's awful. Kicker sucks, says Butch. Mine too, says Jason. Off tackle left to Peyton. Guessed wrong because he's King Jaworski. 30 yards, and instead of a field goal, Wisconsin's going to get on the board with a touchdown. That's their first offensive points of the day. And with the safety, that has them up to 8. They're going to go for 2. Walter Payton and Larry Zonka in the backfield. Imagine if they actually played together in real life. Short pass to Peyton. Guessed wrong, 3 men in zone. And Jaworski, pretty nice guessed wrong short pass card. Of course, guessed right. It's pretty awful. So 10-3, just like that. Wisconsin had been punting, turning the ball over, not getting anything going on offense. And they get a safety right before the half. And then they get good field position after a punt, taken in for the touchdown. Long pass to Tony Hill. Guessed right. It's going to be a must run for Fouts, and he only goes 4 yards. That's a pretty pedestrian must run. 2nd and 6. Dan Fouts has the 8 added on guessed wrong on a long pass. That was a short pass, though, guessed right, and it was incomplete. 3rd and 6. So this era, the offenses are struggling a little bit, which is kind of what we remember. Long pass to Drew Pearson, incomplete. Guessed right again. Again, if it would have been guessed wrong, but you're not going to give me the guessed wrongs on 3rd and 6 on a pass, it would have been plus 32. 4th and 6 from the 19, he punts, 2-yard return, and Wisconsin gets the ball back after having taken the lead at their own 37. Flat pass right to Largent. There's a 4 linebacker there. It's guessed wrong. Long gain. Oh my! This has suddenly become the Wisconsin Badgers. And they have turned it on since I started broadcasting this game. Long pass on a flat. We do have the white dice, emphasize 6 rated linebackers on, so that white dice 6. turn that snake eyes into a long gain. 0 men in zone. 2nd and 11. Ball at the Loganville 18. They really need to stop here. Love to hold him to a field goal attempt and have him miss it. Looking past to Peyton. His coverage guy is wrong, so a receiver reading is going to be guessed wrong, even though the pass is guessed right. And there it is, guessed wrong, because his linebacker that was covering him was blitzing. If he had left the linebacker home, that would have been a 7-yard gain. And run right to Zonka. Nobody in the zone guessed wrong. 7 yards away from opening up a 2-touchdown game, 2-touchdown lead, but instead it's a guessed wrong -2 on the dreaded 5. And run right to Peyton. Guessed wrong again. Short gain on his card could be a touchdown. Forget short gain, it's plus 27, which means it's a 9-yard touchdown. And suddenly, just like that, Wisconsin has gone from being down 3-0 to being up 17-3. And there's 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. I hope I hit start broadcast. Yes, I did. It's a kick down to the 0. There's not, I mean, this is only 9 people in the league, so there's only going to be a potential of, a couple people watching this thing. Although you never know who could tune in that doesn't really watch Strat. End run left to Wilbert Montgomery. Guessed right, picks up 16. That's a much needed lucky break there for the Red Devils. 1st and 10 out to the 30. Short pass to Drew Pearson, guessed right. Long gain. Now we're seeing some fireworks. That hit Drew Pearson's card. Long gain. The result was a 40-yard completion. Takes it down to the 30. And it's 1st and 10 Red Devils. If they punch this in here, it's game on. Off tackle draw to Franco. He has a super high fumble number. 111 out of 1,000, so 11% chance of a fumble. 2nd and 11. And run right to Wilbur Montgomery. Now he's starting to flash a little Peyton-esque magic. He takes it down to the 4, and it's 1st and goal. Loganville at the 4-yard line. 3-4 showing blitz. It's a pass against the run call to Benny Cunningham. Touchdown, Red Devils. That makes it 17-10. Wisconsin gets the ball back. Off tackle right to Walter Payton, guessed wrong. 6-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 4. The winner of this advances to the Super Bowl. Off tackle right to Payton. Not seeing many run calls. You expect Loganville to be worried more about Payton than they are about Jaworski. But by guessing pass all the time, it's letting Payton move the ball. Flat pass right to Largent. That's guessed right. We saw him grab a short gain or a flat pass last time and take it for a long gain, thanks to the white die 6. Long pass to Largent. Nobody in the zone, guarded by a 6. So 6 rated cornerbacks here. But it's plus 31 on Jaworski's card, the Polish rifle. It's throwing darts. Takes it down to the 39, and then the fourth quarter starting. Just like that, we've been tuned in for about 10 minutes, and we've already seen more than a quarter of football. Long pass to Largent. Short yardage defense. This could be dangerous, and it is. Guessed wrong receiver reading, 27 yards, and Largent takes it down to the 12. Let's pull up the so far today. Off tackle right to Payton. Short yardage defense showing. Picks up 3. Payton, 19 runs for 30 yards so far, or 93 yards. 19 runs for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. Short pass to Payton. He's being double covered, though. Oh, my. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Nice job there by Jason. He'll have to make one more good call here to stop. End run right to Payton. That's a good call, but there's nobody in the zone. Defensive cards could be dangerous. Defensive end +1 or +5. It is +5 because Dan Hampton's only a 5 and the white die was a 6. Here's the field goal try from the 4-yard line. It's no guarantee here. Bad on 9 and 10, but it's good. 12:36 to go. Holds them to a field goal. 20-10. Wisconsin on top. The ball's going to start at the 20 after a 19-yard return by Billy Campfield. Franco Harris and Wilbur Montgomery in the backfield. Our heroes of yesteryear. Long pass to Drew Pearson. Guessed right. Incomplete. Short pass to Pearson. That's guessed right, and it's complete. Dan Fouts with the connection. He's going to need some of Fouts' comeback magic here. 7-17 for 95 yards, touchdown, and an interception. And run right to Wilbur Montgomery. Guessed right. Would have been a short gain, guessed wrong. So Butch is mixing in the wrong calls, keeping Jason off balance. Tony Hill, Drew Pearson, Benny Cunningham, Franco Harris, and Wilbur Montgomery. Along with Fouts, off-tackle draw left to Franco Harris, picks up 5. That'll be 3rd and 6. 9:54 to go in the game. This is a nice, speedy broadcast. Harris has 11 runs for 49 yards. We got a pro set, which goes 3-4. End run to Wilbur Montgomery. Containment stops it short of the first down, 4th and 2. But Loganville says it's time to go big or go home. They're going for it. Run or pass? That's the question that Butch is asking. It's a short pass to Hill. He's being double covered and incomplete. Wisconsin will take over there at the 43, and that's the problem with those risky moves. If you're caught out, you don't make it. You give short field to your opponent. Here's an off tackle left to Peyton. Offensive onside in +7 or +2, picks up 2. And all he needs is like 1 first down. Well, I shouldn't say to get in the field goal range, to get into possible field goal range, which is pretty bad with this kicker. Off tackle right to Peyton. Another pass call. So Butch has kept him off balance. It's a dreaded 5, but even the 5 that time, Gaston picks up 2 yards. 3rd and 6. Pro set still. Peyton and Zonka. Man, what backfields we got here. Wilbur Montgomery, Franco Harris on one side, Walter Payton and Larry Zonka on the other. Off tackle run to Peyton. Guessed right. There's a 4 defensive lineman, 0 men in the zone. Picks up 4. That'll be 4th and 2. And I'm guessing Butch will go for it here. Look at that guest strike card on Peyton. He's got a good chance of hitting it unless you key him. And we haven't seen a key call once by Loganville. Now he's keying Zonka, but it's off tackle right to Peyton. And that's going to be a first down, isn't it? It is. Offensive onside in +7 or +2, 6:36 to go. And a couple more first downs, and this one's going to be over, folks. Off tackle left to Peyton. He's running off tackle because he knows when Jason goes short yardage, he's not moving those guys over to plug the off tackle spots. We've seen him go short yardage a handful of times here, and he always just leaves them alone. The outside linebackers are plugging the end run. The inside middle linebackers plugging the line buck. So, which is fine with me. I'll just keep running off tackle. Off tackle right to Zonka. Picks up 8. Guessed right. That's one of the differences from now to the 70s is you could really run guessed right with some of these running backs. Now, not so much. 2nd and 2. 5:24 to go in the game. Flat pass right to Largent. Guessed wrong. There is a 5-rated defender in the zone. And it's a receiver reading. Hits a blank on Largent's card. 3rd and 2. You stop him here, you still have an outside chance. So you need 2 touchdowns. You give up a touchdown here, and it's over. Off tackle right to Peyton, being keyed. Oh, it's off tackle left. So he's not going to be keyed there because there's no linebacker there. He's going to pick up just 2. If he had put a linebacker in the zone, it would have been a -2 loss, and it would have had to try a field goal. It's 20-10. Off tackle right to Zonka. Keying Peyton. No gain. As the offensive tackle, Joe Bostic. These are the Hogs, I guess. Joe Bostic, Keith Wortman, Bob Young, Tom Banks. Oh, no, it's the St. Louis Cardinals. So I guess Bostic joined the Redskins later on in the 80s. End run right to Larry Zonka. Offensive onside in, +9 or +4. He makes the block. Bruce Hardy opens a hole, and Wisconsin has gone from being unable, the extra points no good. So technically still down 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. 2 2-point conversions, I should say. Loganville will start their miracle run at their own 31. If they would have got a 2 there, that would have been a much better result. It would have given some hope. 4 wide, Wilbert Montgomery in the backfield. 3 minutes to go. Long pass to Drew Pearson. 1 man in zone, incomplete. Go upstairs, bud. 2nd and 10. Short pass to Hill, incomplete. So we're going to get like a half of football here, along with part of the second quarter, done in about 20 minutes. Short pass to Montgomery, it's a sack, and that's going to be 4th and 14 now, as Jesse Baker, the sack maker, takes him down. He's going for it on 4th and 14. Long pass to Pearson, and it's another sack. And I think you'll see Wisconsin just take a knee, as Jason says, great game and good job. It's not over yet, says Butch, and he's technically right. But it is over if you just take a knee 3 times and Jason doesn't call timeout. That would take the ball down to, oh, let me see. Let's see if he calls timeout. Does not. So that would eat up all the clock. He just needs to take 2 knees now. Jason's not calling timeout. He's still running, though. You open yourself up to a chance of a fumble, a miracle return, and then an onside kick. So just take that knee. 30 seconds left, and 1 more knee, and that's it. So that's going to do it, folks. A super fast game here between the Loganville Red Devils and the Wisconsin Badgers. Wisconsin's going to win 26-10. We tuned in. It was 3-0, and we saw all the action from that point on. A safety by Wisconsin to end the half, and then 2 quick touchdowns, and that opened it up to a 17-3 lead. And then after that, Loganville got 1 back to make it 17-10, but then 10 fourth quarter points sealed the deal, or 9 fourth quarter points because of the missed field goal, sealed the deal for Wisconsin. Butch says you got lucky. Thanks. Good luck the rest of the way. So it was a fun game to watch for the short time we watched it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. So Jersey, this was the 4-5 game. So Wisconsin was 4-4, Loganville was 4-4. And in the regular season, Wisconsin had lost to Loganville 20-13. They turned it around here in the playoffs, and now they'll get to face the Jersey Rebels. Or I'm not sorry, they'll get to face the Waimea Wind because they're the #1 seed since they beat Jersey head-to-head. And Jersey's going to play Seattle, which is me, and the other semifinal game. So I was wrong. The winner here does not advance to the Super Bowl. The winner here advances to the semifinals to play the Waimea Wind in the game that will decide who's going to go into the Super Bowl. So that's it, folks. Take a quick look at the box score. What do we have? 21 first downs for Wisconsin. Jaworski, 16-24, 10 yards per attempt, so he's hitting on his bombs. Fouts, only 7-20, 4.8 yards per attempt. Peyton had over 100 yards. Wilbur Montgomery had 83. Franco pitched in 49. And that's it. The big receiving star was Steve Largent, 3 catches for 104 yards, including a 46-yarder. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I'm shutting this down, and good luck to the rest of the coaches in the playoffs.